What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Treto without the mother effing radio. I'm not going on beat this time because
see, they don't even know what you're talking about yet.
Exactly, man. Wait till you see when I go on beat. It goes crazy. It goes of Treto without a radio, yo. Oh, now you know how it goes. Like it goes slow.
It's hard in the paint.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to episode 23 of Treto without a radio. What's going on, Renee, from the other day?
Bro, you know, over here chilling, fucking living my best life. Jordan year, hashtag. Oh, I said that backwards. Hashtag Jordan year.
Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag bless up.
Yeah.
Hashtag they can't stop me. Hashtag flexing on these.
On these what?
Flexing on these.
Oh.
On these knees.
Why are you knees? No, why are you knees? No. What's up, everybody? This is a podcast for people who listen to Drake after they break up with their girlfriend.
So you're just making it worse?
This is for people that listen to Drake on their 23rd birthday.
All right.
This is for people that like Drake, period.
Who likes Drake's period? Bro, Drake doesn't get periods.
Oh, shit. After a couple of those tracks, he'd be crying and shit. Yeah, like that Marvin's Room run. Are you drunk right now? You know what I'm talking about?
That's fucked up, bro.
It is fucked up. But let's stay on track. So, do you know what today's episode is all about?
It's about Drake.
Drake? No.
Wow.
How perfect was that? No, man. It's about the do's and don'ts when throwing a party.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So recently, we had a birthday party for myself, and I thought it was really good. During the party, though, Renee was dropping knowledge on... Renee was dropping knowledge on do's and don'ts. Apparently, there's, like, airflow. Like, you have to open window A and, like, window B in order to get the airflow going. Like,
yeah,
I didn't
bro,
know that shit.
I thought that was just common knowledge.
Nah, dude, I just never passed physics. Physics?
I never passed Airflow 101.
Yeah, Airflow 101.
Airflow 101.
Hey, so we want to talk about that. We want to talk about the different kind of food you should have at a party, even if like you should have food. Period.
Right.
Who brings what liquor? You really could tell by the person.
You could tell who the person is based on what they bring.
Yeah. So that's a good one. So yeah, let's kick it off, man.
Sweet.
You have a lot of, from what I know, you have a lot of experience.
Hoes? No,
bitches and hoes.
I got neither of those.
It was 23 blessed. Come on. No.
Oh, sure. You know what? I got so many.
You right? Wow. All fake. I got so many. No. No, you have a lot of experience with throwing parties, right? Or am I making that up?
Yeah, you're making that up. No.
Oh, perfect.
No, yeah. I guess a little bit more experience than the average go-getter.
Yeah. Well, because of college, right?
Yeah.
Not because you spend all your days fucking...
All your days and days.
Yeah, throwing parties in your mom's basement or something. Like.
Exactly.
Well, hey, shout out to Renee's party basements. Party basements.
Bro, that sounds really rapey.
That does, right? No, but yeah, so let's kind of talk about how you managed to learn these little tips and tricks.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know about fucking airflow and like doing all this crazy shit, you know? Like,
well, I don't know. That one, I feel like that one just... I don't know. I feel like you probably knew about it. You just forgot about it in the moment.
You think so?
Because it makes sense.
To me, it was like, hey, open a window. It's hot.
Right. But if you open a window and it's hot, like where's the hot air gonna go? You know. You got to open another window to let it out.
Ooh.
It's like you know when it's like when you got the AC on or when you got the heater on and you open the door outside and all the air starts coming in or all the air starts going out.
Oh, it's kind of like that.
It's the same idea.
Yeah, just on a bigger scale because it's a whole house.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, you got to open it up, let the cold air in, and that pushes the hot air out. But if you can't push it out, it's just gonna stay.
I don't know, man. I feel like a window can be both.
Like, well, yeah.
You know, it's just gonna take a little bit longer.
Yeah,
right?
It'll take longer, and you won't feel it as much.
Yeah,
because then you know what you do is it creates like an actual wind.
Right.
So there's actual wind going through the whole house, and it makes everything chill.
I don't know if you noticed, but the door, after you told me about the airflow, the door kept opening. Yeah. So I was assuming it's because of the wind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that probably played into that too. But that's how we got
Or it was ghost. No.
That's how we got that sweet ass dog to come in.
Oh man, so in the middle of the party, there's a random ass dog that walked into the kitchen, and everyone was like, "Ah, the dog!" And it was like, "Bro, don't touch that dog! Like you don't know where it's been." Yeah,
but it was all nice. He was all clean. He smelled good.
It was nice. Yeah, he just wanted to party.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, you guys partying up here?"
Right? Did anybody find the owner of that dog? No.
I don't know. He went out the door and.
What did he bring? Did he bring any drinks? No, you can't just show up empty-handed.
Yeah, he showed up empty-handed, bro.
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
That was pretty cool though. Yeah,
you know, he's so cool that you can just show up empty-handed.
Right.
Yeah, so stuff like that. I remember talking about the airflow with you, and you were just like, you had like this deer in headlights look when I was telling you, and I was like, wait, so you mean if I open the window in the back and open the window in the front, it'll get cold in here?
Is that what you're telling me? And then how quick did I try it? I was like, no, I gotta try this shit.
You tried it, and
that shit was funny.
It cooled it down.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. And then another thing, how do you manage learning the placement of a speaker?
Oh, that's the other thing I was gonna talk about.
Yeah, because right off the bat, you were like, "Hey, you should put the speaker under the table because it creates whatever you use, whatever term you use.
It ricochets and it echoes."
Yeah, and I was like, "Bro, what?" And then I tried it, and of course, it fucking worked. It sounded like we had surround sound subwoofers.
So what do you mean if I put it under the speaker? You put the speaker underneath the speaker?
Wow, just two speakers. No.
It's just like, no, if I put the speaker underneath the table, no one's gonna be able to hear it because it's underneath the table.
See, that was my theory. Yeah, I was like, dude, that's dumb. Like. Yeah.
No, but yeah, because that's what we would do all the time. Because we had our beer pong table up against the wall, and so what we would do is take the speaker, put it underneath the table, and either facing outward or facing the wall, depending on how loud it wanted it to be.
Oh, so fuck your neighbors in the apartment next door, right? No.
Yeah, they were fine.
Yeah,
yeah, it does suck. Because we the way that our apartment was set up, we had neighbors on one side. And no neighbors on the other side. It was just a street. We were in the corner.
Okay.
And the music was always pointed towards
You had a good ass wall that no one was
always
using.
Pointed towards the wall with the neighbors.
Fucked up.
Yeah, we never really thought about that, but that would result in us having to rearrange our whole living room, and it just doesn't work. Logistically, putting the TV on that side was it was a nightmare.
And then the cable outlet and all that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was another thing. And I thought it was really funny when you did it, though, because, so if you remember, there was two tables. Like one that was like a folding table, like those white tables that you have at a cookout or whatever.
Yeah, those regular tables.
Yeah, and the other one was like a wooden table that had like the one leg in the middle. Yeah, supporting the whole thing. And when I said it, like, I didn't think twice about it because it just seemed so. It seemed so normal to me. I was like, yeah, he's gonna put it underneath the folding table because that's the one where it makes sense.
I mean, it did make sense.
And then like 5 or so minutes later, I was like looking around, and you put it underneath the other table.
Well, because you didn't specify. You were like the table, and I was like, oh, okay, it must mean the round table. Like,
I know. And then it was so funny because I was like, Treto, I meant the other table, man.
Man.
And they're just like, oh shit, oh okay, that makes more sense.
And it was a lot better, yeah. That's crazy, man.
That's funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, we didn't, like, even with the parties we did, like, we didn't start out like that. We started with like having the speaker on top of a ledge in the kitchen because like, oh, this makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, little things that you learn how to maximize your sound system, I guess. It came out of a necessity.
So when you go to other parties, do you kind of notice shit that, like, I don't know, does anything bother you, or you're just like, oh, you guys are doing this wrong, like, do it this way to maximize the experience for everybody?
To maximize the fun.
Yeah.
Sometimes, honestly, but I guess more so now I don't care to pay attention. Mm-hmm. But it did bother me, like, initially, like going from like having to like work out most of the details and planning parties in college to immediately not planning any parties.
Yeah. Oh, ooh, yeah.
So okay. it was like, oh, you should do it this way, or you should do this, you should do that.
And now it's sit down, old man, we got this.
Yeah. Now it's just like I'll assume that you guys know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like you learned something that I didn't know.
Did you pass down the torch though to all of your?
No, they're terrible at throwing parties.
Oh shit, for real?
They're fucking terrible. And it's like those things. I don't want to say it's like, oh, back in my day, but
yeah, that's what you sound like right now.
That's kind of like what it is though, because Bro, they have like a full surround sound, like legit, like 5 or 6 speakers.
Oh, like one of those home theater type things.
Yeah, and then they have like those big ass like DJ speakers. You know, I don't know what the actual term is, but those big ass ones.
Yeah,
they have those, and like somehow it still sucks.
Wow.
Like, I was like, bro, you have like you have all this extra stuff that we didn't have.
Yeah,
and your parties are worse.
Oof. Yeah, man, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like you guys have 3 beer pong tables or like 3 tables to play games at, and somehow your parties are less interactive. It's more people standing around.
Maybe it's like that theory when you got the guy that's all decked out in like Nike gear and he fucking sucks at basketball. Like,
yeah,
it's like that.
It's kind of like that. Yeah, I guess just because you have nice things doesn't mean you're gonna be good at it.
Right.
But yeah, so it's stuff like that, and I guess that actually reminded me. That's the one that really bothers me when you have like a party where
just let it out, man. Let it all out.
Listen, bitch. When you have like a party where like it's just a bunch of people standing around.
Oh, okay.
Like that one is the one that bothers me
because it's like, come on, you guys can do
like,
other shit.
Yeah, like you can do something. Like the whole point is you're trying to like interact with people and have a good time,
right?
Which I don't know about you, but if I'm like playing a game and like actually talking to people, I have more fun than if I'm standing somewhere holding my beer in a corner with people.
Right, yeah. Because, I mean, now it's like you're drinking because of something, not just because you just want to like drink.
Yeah, not just because you're awkwardly standing around a room and you need something to do.
Which reminds me, this party we had, I totally forgot to buy cards, man. Like,
yeah,
totally slipped my mind. I even like remember when you guys went to the store and I asked you guys to get like a bunch of shit.
Yeah, some stuff that we needed.
Yeah, and then cards wasn't even on my list.
No, and see, the funny part with that is it didn't click at the time because when you brought it up during the party, it didn't register. I was like, oh yeah, I'll order some cards. But bro, it was like $13 for delivery. I was like, all right, I'm not paying $15 for a deck of cards.
Yeah, that's stupid.
But when we were at the store, I remember asking one of the people that I was with, it's like, oh, should we buy a deck of cards or something?
Oh wow.
And then I was like, nah, he should have a deck of cards.
And I have like 3 here that we could have used. But
yeah, I even left you a deck of cards.
You did?
Because I was like, oh, bro, here, you need these cards because eventually you're going to need a deck of cards.
Yeah, so I have a bar, and Renee's like, oh, here, I'm going to leave these cards here. And yeah, they're still sitting there. We haven't used them.
Bro.
That's crazy. That kind of leads me into my next point, man. The perfect party, does it exist? Oof. And have you been to one? Like
last week.
Wow, perfect. No. So you know how like in How I Met Your Mother and like shows like that, it's like the perfect burger or like the perfect girl or like the perfect date. I want to know if the perfect party exists. Like, if you guys have been to a perfect party, please comment below on your experience, because that shit, like,
that's true.
That's a big ass paragraph comment, right? No,
big ass. This is why my party was perfect.
This is why, dear TretoWithOutARadio.
I want a full argumentative essay. Yeah. I want you to evaluate both points.
Yeah. You know, and don't be one sided. No, but for real, have you encountered a perfect party where at the end of the night you're like, damn, that shit was fun?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know I have personally.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like, you know, perfect party, it's
so
subjective,
rare,
you know?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because, like, to me, it might have been the perfect party. And to you, like, oh, it was, you know, it had too much of this. Or, like, they didn't have enough of whatever.
Yeah.
So, I know, me personally, from my opinion, I've been to the perfect party.
Ooh, okay.
I wish I could tell you what it was, but I can't remember.
That's how good it was. Man.
That's how it was perfect.
Right? Yeah, I guess you're right. I think it does depend on everyone's definition.
Yeah, it depends what they're trying to get out of the party, I guess. Yeah.
I know I've been to a semi-perfect one.
Oh, it was almost there?
It was almost there, bro. And then I forgot what happened at the end of the night. It was so stupid and
it just ruined everything.
And it ruined the party where we left early. But I remember not wanting to leave because I was like, dude, this is awesome. Like, you know,
having so much fun.
There was literally like beer pong. There was, you know, everything. And then something happened, and we were just like, dude, that shit's whack. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh, so it just put a downer on the whole thing. One party that just came to me right now was a Halloween party you and I went to a couple years back with our buddy Sal. And remember, so it's a Halloween party, right? And it's like nothing serious, like no one's celebrating anything. You just go have fun. We went to this party that our friend Sal invited us to, and they had a couple of beer pong tables, which the people that were there were like playing, but I don't know if they thought they were good. No, I'm gonna sound cocky as hell right now. There's 2 ways to tell this story, and you went the wrong way.
All right, these people sucked. No.
So dude, just double down on it. Because go ahead.
Because I'm not good at beer pong, right? And I know, I mean, you're pretty good, but like, I'm not a pro. But for some reason that night, it felt like, dude, we were like the fucking LeBron James and Dwayne Wade.
It was amazing.
You know, like that shit was cool. So then these people were playing, and then we call next normal, and they're all having fun. And then we get there.
So you make it sound like we were just stone-faced serious, like
we got next. Yeah. And I don't know what happened, but we just never lost. Like,
oh my god. Well, like it was so bad because like this is how great that whole night, that whole run of games was. If I remember correctly, we went 11-0.
Yeah, yeah.
And we played that first game and just like obliterate them, if I remember correctly. Like,
yeah.
I think they shot like 2 times.
Yeah, it was really bad. Like, not even trying to sound cocky, they were just bad.
Yeah, and I'm sure most people listening, like, they know, like, every once in a while, for whatever reason, you just can't miss.
Yeah. You got that little like streak going.
Yeah, you're just like on fire for whatever reason. Yeah. And like we were doing like stupid shit, like calling islands, like bouncing them in, like
actually making
doing all this stuff. And I remember at one point when they're like, "All right, bro, you guys gotta go. You guys gotta go." Us off the table.
So there was a main table in the living room. They kicked, like, we won like 11 games there, and they kicked us out. And they're like, "All right, you guys gotta let somebody else play." So then they set up a table in the garage.
Yeah, in the garage.
In the garage. So we're like, "Oh, they're actually playing over here." Which, now that I think about it, you think they set that one up because they got tired of losing at the main table?
I think so.
So then we went to the garage, and then we just kept winning.
Yeah, and then we won more in the garage. Yeah. I think we won like 2 or 3 more games at the garage before we left.
That shit was funny, and I remember it was a Halloween party. So you were dressed up as a cowboy, or something?
What?
Who was dressed? I was dressed up as a cowboy, right? And these people were so mad that they were losing. They're like, "Oh man, look at this fucking Brokeback Mountain." And I was like, "Shit, I don't care." I'm like,
shit, still
no.
winning. And like the funny part was that we were doing really well for like the first like 7 games.
Yeah.
Like on fire or whatever. And like people were watching us play.
We had a crowd.
Like, yeah, like it was basically us playing beer pong and then the rest of the party watching us.
Yeah, that's literally all I remember.
It was really great. But then I remember like the last few games was like we weren't even playing that well, but everyone else was just worse.
Yeah. Everyone was, I don't know, maybe like,
I don't know if at that point they were just like in their own minds, like, "Oh fuck, like I can't beat these guys." Like, you saw what they did earlier?
Yeah.
And like we were just sucking at that point.
Maybe.
Or like no, like we went back to normal, I guess is what
I think we got off that streak, yeah.
But
that would qualify as almost a perfect party if we.
Yeah. So like to me, like that was pretty perfect as far as, because I had no expectations going into that party.
Yeah. Yeah. Same here.
So to have a whole night where I was like dominating in beer pong and people were like cheering us on and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, because I didn't know anybody at the party.
Yeah, I knew you and the one other person who invited us.
Yeah, good shit, man. See, the perfect party doesn't really have to be drinking. You could just go and dominate fucking.
Yeah, you could just go dominate games.
I also want to talk about the different types of parties. So there's birthday parties, there's game nights. I have a thing about a birthday party, man, and I think about this every year, right? One year I almost broke my glasses.
Oh,
this year my nose literally was hurting for like 2 days. And I've seen countless videos on YouTube and Facebook and to the point where I'm just like, this has to end, bro. Like, this cannot. Someone's going to get hurt, man. I want to talk about, why the hell do we smash faces on birthday cakes? Like, why is that a thing?
I'm actually kind of curious to like, that would have been a good teaching moment. We should have like looked it up and see like if there's like an origin to it or something.
I think we looked that up. Let's look it up. Fact check.
Yeah, like why, where did that come from?
Yeah.
Because I know, like, it's a thing. Like, it doesn't seem to matter what, like, group of people that I'm with, like, their background or their ethnicity or whatever.
I really want to know where
it just always seems to be a
from.
thing. Yeah. You put their face into the cake.
All right, you know what? Let's hit this pause button. We're going to know where the hell that comes from, and we'll be right back with facts for everybody.
Facts?
Facts.
Facts?
Facts.
Wow.
That sounds stupid. All right, we're back there. And we're back. So, dude, did you realize that this, it's not really an origin, but it's one of those things that people just started doing? Like,
Yeah. So what I found during our break was that apparently it's in hopes of good luck for the birthday person to try and take a bite out of the cake without any utensils.
Yeah.
So, their face.
Yeah.
But I couldn't find like an actual origin of why people started pushing their face into the cake.
So I found two theories, I guess you could say. One of them, it's a Hispanic tradition. Didn't really say where it originated from, but like what part of Mexico or anything like that. But they say that it's just like I don't know, like the person that's celebrating the birthday gets like first dibs. So the first dibs, so first dibs is just like biting the cake, and it's supposed to be a small bite. But I don't know, I guess during the length of time, like someone decided to just smash their face, which I find stupid because that's not like good luck at all. No. The second theory was it originated at a wedding, that it's a sign of like feeding your husband or wife a piece of cake is like you're gonna feed them throughout your life.
I've seen that where like they'll do it, like they'll either like grab a piece of the cake and like hold it up to each other, or they'll do it with like forks and whatnot and feed each other. Yeah,
this was hard to find or like where it came from.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird, and especially
it's a lot. It's bigger with the Hispanic community, right? Like it's like que le muerda.
Yeah,
and once you hear that, like
you're like you're done.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
I don't know. It's weird though, especially considering the thing that I found said that it started out as a sign of good luck for the person to be able to take a bite of the cake. Mm-hmm. So does that just mean people don't like you then?
Good luck.
Yeah, people are wishing you bad luck.
Yeah, I would assume so. So you're celebrating with a bunch of haters. That's what happened.
Apparently. See, you gotta recheck your list.
Yeah. Well, they also compared it to the Irish. I don't know, when you get pinched on St. Patrick's Day for not wearing green. Yeah, that's what they compared it to. But like that, supposedly for good luck, right? Wearing green, and then you get pinched. It's like.
But you don't ruin a whole cake. No.
Dude, that's my thing. Okay, so I want to get into this real quick. Why the hell? Like,
let it out,
bro. Okay, you really want? Should I just read word for word what I wrote down? I thought it was pretty funny.
Go ahead. It's pretty.
So
pretty
here,
good.
This is my like. All right. So I was getting ready for the show, and then this topic got brought up. So I wrote down, why the fuck do we smash faces in birthday cakes? It ruins the cake for everyone. Legit, like 50% of the cake is gone. What if it's a good ass cake, like real good, like tres leches cake? Boom, gone in the wind, and smashed nose everywhere. Insert Treto's cake smash video. Brian. Enjoy this video.
I didn't think you were gonna say that part.
Well, I figure. I mean, I'm being real. Just enjoy the video real quick. This is funny, and this is real, and this shit happened the other day. It was stupid.
That's so bad.
You can't see me. You don't got your glasses on. You're looking to the right of me.
Honey, I'm recording.
And then that was like most of the cake too, right?
That was most of the cake. I wish I would have taken a picture of the cake afterwards.
Because it was like your whole face was up in there.
Like in the middle too. It was like the Virgen de Guadalupe. Like it was like that. Like it was. I don't know, man. I think we got to get rid of that.
Yeah. Because it is weird. Like that was a pretty big cake.
Yeah.
Like cakes aren't cheap.
They're not. And they're also really good. So we're ruining a really good thing. Yeah. And you're running around all day. Like your face is like. You're not clean. Like no one's gonna eat your face. Like, ooh,
get you a girl who eat your face.
Get you a real one.
That's a trooper.
Let's get rid of Donald Trump and let's get rid of cake smash. That's what we should do.
That's the two things for 2019.
Yeah. There you go. Vote and comment below if you. I don't know, but you know what's funny though? No one ever opens their mouth while they're getting face cake smashed.
Well,
I don't even know what to call
probably because they know.
Yeah, right.
You don't want all that straight into your mouth.
Do you though? That's a big ass bite. Nah, to be honest, like my nose.
All good. You trying to eat it?
Like you got to scoop. Like yeah, my nose was hurting, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like you guys killed me. Like.
I mean, I don't know what you mean by you guys. I didn't have anything to do with it.
Nah. Check the tapes. No.
Go ahead, check them. I was on the other side of the room. I was in the kitchen.
Wow, yams everywhere.
That's
funny.
I think I was pouring a drink.
Were you really?
I think so. And then all of a sudden, I was like, oh! And I turn around, and your face is just full of cake,
bro. I have a picture of that. Check this out. That's my face with all the cake. No,
that's terrible.
That's horrible.
And if you look just in the back, no.
There's Renee pouring the drinks.
All dramatic too,
right? One of those long pours.
I really took the bartender episode to heart.
Bro, how good was that episode?
That was a great episode.
Man, I wonder if Kevin ever got his face smashed. No.
I mean, I feel like everyone's had it happen to them at least once.
Right. Yeah, that was a really good episode, man. Before we got on today, we were on Instagram Live and we are talking about recent episodes that we've had. I think that's one of our...
It's our most viewed for a 24-hour period.
Yeah, that was our most viewed in 24 hours. Only about 3,500.
Only about 3,500.
Yeah.
It'll get there.
Minus like 3,400 and 20 something.
Something like that. Yeah. Which is still pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's getting up there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I guess to circle back a little bit, I know you briefly... Before you got blinded with rage about the cake,
I was so mad.
You started mentioning like the different types of parties.
Yeah.
So do you wanna what were your distinctions with that? So clearly there's a birthday party where everyone ruins it for you and you get your face full of cake.
Yeah. So then there's a birthday party. There's your occasional get-togethers, which I still consider parties because you're still drinking and there's music involved and. It's just not a lot of people. And then
church is a party.
Church is a party.
There's a bunch of people. They're singing. They got wine.
Yeah, bro. You sit when you want. Like
it's true. You get up. You start hugging people.
You line up for something.
It's
like doing the conga. Yeah. But there's parties, church parties.
Church parties.
I forgot where I was going with this. Oh yeah, and
get-togethers.
The point I'm trying to make is whether or not the party is big or small, there's still like do's and don'ts.
Okay.
And when you're doing a game night, those rules kind of like don't
get blurred.
They get blurred, yeah. So at a party, right, you don't really yell at people across the room because you're a party. I mean, the music's loud, but you don't like blame for people for like doing shit. Like there's no like at war feeling with like the people at the party. You're there to have a good time,
right?
But once a game night happens and it's a game night party,
yeah, because everyone starts getting competitive.
Oh, bro, competitive up the butt, like that just turns into war. And it's like it's cool because it's a different type of party now. Now it's like you're battling for your life,
right?
Yeah, and then, well, not really, but you don't want to get drunk and lose all the games.
Yeah, because the only thing that's worse than a bunch of competitive people playing against each other is drunk competitive people playing against each other.
Yeah, I agree.
Because that's when it gets real.
That's when it gets real. And I want to talk about, I guess, I don't know, that was just a segue, the different types of parties. I want to talk about the game night aspect of that party from last week. So there's different types of games that involve different types of drinking, right? I mean, everyone knows of like the Circle of Death. You have Irish poker, fuck the dealer, all that stuff. But when you actually play like charades and shit, and like you do like, I don't know, like
it's a whole nother level.
It's a whole nother level of like competitiveness. Have you ever seen or witnessed someone take that to the extreme and like punch a wall or? No, wait.
So you're just gonna bring up punching a wall,
bro? I was gonna say like break a window, but I don't know why I said punch a wall. Like, maybe subconsciously I knew that. All right, everybody, this is the intervention for Renee right now. We've talked about it. We've talked about it on the show before.
Have we really?
We have. Season 1, episode 3.
Oh shit!
No, I'm kidding. No, but have you ever seen someone get crazy and it's like, bro, it's just a game. But like, I mean,
it is not just a game. It's a it is game. Life or death. No.
Yeah.
First of all, I didn't even hit the wall that hard. That wall was just it was weak.
Bro, you made a hole in the wall.
Like,
what game was it? I kind of want to know now. Like, what game?
So we were playing Flip Cup.
Wow. Dude, my nephew plays that. No.
Well, better reinforce your walls.
Right?
Yeah, so we were playing Flip Cup. We had lost. And, I just turned around and I was going to hit the wall. Like, I wasn't, like, turning around and angrily, about to punch the wall. But it was just like, when you bang on something, like, oh, damn it. Like, that kind of thing.
Like, I don't want to bang, but, like, damn it, or, like, damn it. Like, when you're playing Marvel vs. Capcom and, like, you power up and it's like, you know, like
no, just like one of those, like fuck, you know, like
okay,
like one of those things. But
so it was a weak ass wall. So you blame
it was
the wall.
a weak ass wall.
You're just gonna blame the wall?
Yeah, it was a weak ass wall.
Poor drywall, like it had nothing. It was just there. It was
should have stood up for itself.
Wow.
Yeah, so like, you know, we lost. I was like, fuck, and so like I hit the wall, and I didn't even think anything of it, and I went back to the game, but then everyone was just staring at me, or I guess behind me,
at the wall.
Yeah, and so I turn around, like, what the hell are they look? Oh,
wow.
And so I just start laughing because, you know, even like immediately when I saw it, I was like, there's no way I hit the wall that hard.
Hey man, if there's a hole in the wall, I'm sure you hit the wall.
Nah, I bet you we're gonna have to go and like spend money on some walls
and test this out,
and then just test out my theory.
You're right.
I feel like walls, especially dry walls. No, drywall.
Yeah, that's
what it's called. It sounds wrong.
Drywall.
Yeah, drywall.
Yeah,
it just sounds weird.
It was like sheetrock, drywall. Yeah.
Especially those types. I feel like those are a lot weaker than we give them credit for.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, probably. And it was like a little apartment, so I'm sure they didn't use like high end.
Yeah, and it was on the college campus.
Nah.
Nah, bro, that wall was weak as fuck. That was probably like a 10-cent wall.
Okay, so follow up question: did you win the game?
No, we lost. Why'd you think I punched the wall?
Yeah. Man, I'm about to start playing this game. Like, oh yeah, you're right. Okay, so
I'm so ready.
Yeah, you lost the game. All right.
No, but the competitive nature, I guess, to bring it all back.
Yeah.
You know, it comes out in people. And I did want to ask you about actually planning that shit.
Ooh, okay.
Because, like, how... aside from the fact that you guys were planning it, like, up to the minute that it happened...
Yeah.
Like, what was, like, the forethought? Like, how do you even, like, get the idea? Like, because you had to go buy... a bunch of props, like you had to buy like a DVD, you had to buy whatchamacallit, puzzle pieces.
Yeah, so I guess well, my girlfriend a couple months ago was like, hey, let's do a murder mystery birthday party, and I was like, yeah, let's do it, you know, it'll be fun. Mm-hmm. We didn't really realize that shit was gonna be kind of difficult to like plan out and like prepare for and all that shit. So it did take us like I don't know, like on and off like couple of months, but planning like the actual like clues that lead up to the next clue, that was it was really cool, but it was also really like time consuming,
right?
Because you have to like, it has to make sense, you know, like you can't just have a random thing and then, you know, so
like, yeah, what do you mean you didn't know that you were supposed to go outside and buy a ticket for the bus?
Right, exactly, and that'll lead you to the kitchen and the shelf, you know, like
right.
Yeah, so that was really cool planning. My twist on it, I wanted it to be office theme.
Awesome theme.
Awesome theme. Everything is awesome. I wanted it to be the office theme.
There was Legos all over the floor.
You had to step on Legos barefoot to get to the prize.
Oh my god.
But yeah, it was the office themed, and that kind of gave it a twist because if you realize that the characters that were involved, the murderer had to be someone that no one liked. Which obviously it was Toby.
That was a pretty easy guess.
But we weren't going to flat out tell you it was Toby. Like,
right.
We had to think, okay, well, let's get a rock with, like, the gift and then suck on this. And, like, the love letters. So this doesn't make sense for people that are watching. But there was, like, a love letter that was written, but it was, like, a Pam thanking Toby.
Oh,
it was
right.
like, thank you for everything, Pam Beasley. That led them to a Valentine's Day card for Jim, which Toby wrote, I hate you and all this shit on. I mean, there was like stuff like there was words that you had to like spell out, and that was a Jello, right? So you had to, but before we get into that, it spelled out Jello,
right?
Which led you to the fridge to find the key. Well, for the girls, it was guys and girls to find the key in Jello, which kind of originated from when Dwight puts Jim puts Dwight's staple in Jello. For the guys, it meant take a Jello shot. Under the cups, we wrote DVD, which led you to go look for a DVD. Right. Which the living room had a bunch of DVDs, but that specific The Office Season 1 DVD was the one you had to find.
It was really easy to tell which one was the odd DVD.
So it was shit like that kind of like, oh, let's do this, let's do that. And then we had to like, we stayed up one night finalizing everything, and that was like a headache because some of the stuff didn't work out. Like, this doesn't make sense. Let's twist it and put this, you know?
Right.
Then we went to Walmart. We bought like the letters, the box with the key that led you to all this shit. It was really cool. I hope people that were there enjoyed it because there was a lot of like thought into that.
No, yeah, definitely. Like that was like the first thing I thought of. I was like, wow, this is a lot of work.
Yeah, even at the very beginning, when we kicked it off, what we did was we're gonna do a birthday shot, and then it was like, okay, yeah, someone get the birthday boy, but I was the birthday boy who had died in the bathroom on the toilet, and then I edited the birthday song, the 2 Chainz song, and then I put that scary, I don't know if you remember that message, that creepy ass message.
Oh, hello there. Thank you for attending tonight's gathering. Let's play a game. In this game, someone in this group will perish. Trust no one, as the clues to find the killer will be all around you. Help is limited, so be wise in asking.
No! God, please, no! No!
Looks like we found our victim. Be aware, the killer is in the room. To be even more creepy, I will leave you with this. To the well-organized mind, death is but the next great adventure. Don't die.
Which that was really cool to edit.
You're all scaring yourself.
I was like, man, this is creepy as fuck. Like I stayed up that night. I edited that like around 1 a.m, and it was creepy as fuck.
So you were just setting yourself up to be scared.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like you, as like someone that had no clue what was going on, was it like cool? Did you like it? I mean,
I really liked it, and I had never been to one of those before or participated in one.
Murder mystery.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd known of them, and I thought the concept was always cool. So to actually be able to participate in one was really cool.
Yeah. Nice.
But going back, you did say that our letters spelled out Jello.
Yeah. So there was a clue. Guys had a box, and in that box there was a bunch of wooden letters, and 4 of the letters were marked, and it was JELLO.
Mm-hmm.
Which now, yeah.
It was a Q.
No, it wasn't, bro. It was an O.
It was a straight up Q.
Yeah.
And so that's why like we looked at the letters for so long, and we were like, what the hell can you spell with this? Because it was a Q.
Nah, man. It was a cursive O.
No. And so we were so stuck, which was funny though, because that's when we actually used our shot. But then the next thing was a shot.
well, yeah, because it's spelled Jello to get you to the Jello shot.
Right, to take the Jello shot, but we forfeited and took a shot to get the clue, which was Jello, which means take a shot.
Yeah.
So I thought that was kind of funny, but
that was pretty funny.
Yeah, that letter was not an O.
Yeah, it was an O, but you guys sucked bad. Like the girls had you guys beat.
Well, yeah, I don't even know. Like, how did they even start so fast? It took us like 10 minutes to get through the rules.
I think you guys were just like bullshitting. Like you guys were like, oh, all right, and then I was like, bro, like these girls are already on Clue 2. Like,
yeah, and
you guys had to hurry up.
I think that didn't help at all too, because we started very relaxed.
You did, yeah. Well, you guys did, yeah.
We're like, it seems like the girls were just like, holy shit, and they were like all like super on it.
Yeah, which I feel bad. Like, I want to do another one and invite everyone I wasn't able to invite because space was super limited.
Right.
At that place that we rented out. So I want to do one for everyone that I didn't get to invite. So that'll be really cool. Maybe we could do like
another one with The Office.
Another one. No, maybe we could do like a TretoWithOutARadio murder mystery.
Oh shit!
And have like I don't know. We could think of some shit, but
yeah.
Shout out to everyone that was able to go, and we could definitely do another one. I'm telling you, it's like time consuming, but it's well worth it because
it's fun to see something that you plan out play out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, man, that shit was. It was tough. Like it was. Yeah, it was tough. But my girlfriend did a lot of the work. Like she was like, it was super awesome.
Well, I mean, she's a really good planner.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised.
The only thing that slipped up was we didn't plan on buying cards. Nah. I know we played like charades and shit. Like we had all these
But I feel like
the straw games.
That worked out to your favor, I guess, because if anything, it just made it more unique,
more interactive.
On top of already being a murder mystery, which is not very common.
Yeah, that's true. Another game that I liked that we played, I don't know if you remember, but she made this game, or she probably saw it somewhere, I don't know. But there was a Kleenex box tied to your waist, and you had to
shake all the
beer pong balls
out. Yeah,
you had to juke them out. That was cool.
That was really funny.
Yeah, man. So shout out to game night. See, now that's a different variation of a party that's not necessarily just like
revolving. It doesn't necessarily involve drinking.
Yeah, like you could drink, but you're not gonna just go just to get fucked up.
I mean, you could do both.
Ooh. No. How drunk did you get that night? It wasn't that bad, right? It was very chill.
I'm gonna be honest with you. No. We're gonna stop the camera right here. No. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, it was cool. Again, I want to do one with everyone that I didn't get to invite.
With a wider scope.
Yeah. So
that'd be interesting, because like, what would you even base it around, or would you just make it a general murder mystery?
Well, that's the thing. When we first like planned on having it, like we didn't have the office theme. Mm-hmm. It's set, you know. It kind of just comes to you, bro. Really, like you just think of shit, and then it's like, oh, that works. Like, all right, let's do that. And then like since it was character based, it was cool to have everyone be a different character, you know. And then those character sheets that I made, it was those little paragraphs, the descriptions. So it's like, okay, so you grab a sheet. Jim Halper.
Jim Beasley.
Jim Bean. I was gonna say Jim Bean. Jim Halper. You are Jim Halper. And then in the bottom, I wrote like a quick description, just because not everyone watches The Office, so I didn't want them to be like, "Who the fuck is this?" You know?
Right.
So that I totally made up, which kind of worked out because it was pretty funny.
It was cool. It was good.
Yeah.
I mean, apart from the game night, from a birthday and your typical get together, I guess what else stands out in your mind then as like a major party group?
I think I don't know. I don't want to spend too much time on it, but you remember like those high school parties with like the nasty, sweaty basement parties?
That was all you, bro.
Nah, man, you were there. No. Oh, actually, you probably weren't there.
Exactly.
There was.
You thought I was joking when I said that was all you,
dude. There was one. It was a Halloween party, and I think it was. Well, I'm not gonna put him out there, but someone showed up with a blow up doll.
Oh, God.
I think it was Sal. Fuck it, hey Sal. And he carried it everywhere he went.
It was his date.
Yeah, it was so funny. He got so much attention. But those parties were like nasty. Like I don't know, it smelled bad. Like there was like weird people there that just ready to like pick a fight. Those were like the dumb parties. I don't know. I think as you grow older, like parties become a lot more chill, and it's like
they diversify.
You know, like I honestly enjoy just chilling and like listening to music and just hanging out. Like I don't need to, you know, I don't need to have like a DJ there, or like it doesn't need to be popping to show up. Like as long as you have a platter full of crackers and eggs. I mean eggs and eggs. And cheese.
You just have a bunch of eggs,
omelets. Just crackers and cheese, omelets. Bro. I'm good. Like,
I guess we didn't even talk about that. We just completely glossed over it. Like party foods. Do you get different food depending on the type of party that it is?
Yeah, I think if it's a special occasion, like someone's birthday, then you do like the food, you know, or like you have.
Food
like your mom's pozole, or like you have like a cookout, or like some, you know, burgers or something. But if it's just like a regular ass party, just get some like finger foods and like make some like pizzas and shit. Like,
okay,
yeah,
I get you.
Okay, I don't think that's like that is less important than having a playlist at your party.
Oh, okay. I was ready to disagree with whatever you said, but
wow, you were just ready? No.
I was ready to go in.
No, fuck you. Food is important. No.
It is. Yeah. But yeah, it's not more important than a playlist.
Yeah, because I mean, if you're even lucky if you get food really at some of these parties you go to.
That's true. Sometimes it's not a given.
Yeah.
Like so if you go to a party, what do you expect? Like what's like if you had to go and like check a list.
Expect with food?
Well, no, just like in general. So like, hey, come over to this party that I'm having.
Oof. Well, first of all, who's inviting me? Nah, because if you're who I think you are, man, you can't. Nah.
Okay, so let's
can't expect much. Nah, all bogus. No. Okay, I don't know. You should go in with like an open mind. Like, don't expect.
Don't have an image of what it is in your mind.
Yeah, you know, just go there and check it out. Like sometimes the best parties are when you don't even want to go and like
right, just, like, the ones that you least expect.
Yeah, you know whoever you're rolling with, and then you're like, hey man, like you know if it's whack, like let's have like a code, you know, like a code word or something. Code word to leave. And then it turns out to be the dopest party.
And
you know,
never use the code word.
Yeah, I think just go in there with an open mind and don't be too like closed-minded and just talk to people. I think
that's the big thing.
Yeah, some of the best parties involve you meeting different people. Like yeah.
That's a big thing. And then that goes back to the party. Like it's easier to talk to people if there's activities going on.
Because you have something.
Because you have something to initiate a conversation with. Yeah. And something to keep talking with. You know.
Yeah.
Because like after a certain point, you can only randomly start talking to the person next to you so many times before it gets weird.
So you're waiting in line for the bathroom or no? Yeah. All right, cool. I'll see you when you get out.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
But no, I don't know. Talking about parties for a whole episode makes me want to plan a party.
I'm saying, bro, what's up? Like your birthday's coming up.
I got so many ideas. No.
Right? Your birthday's in May or March?
May.
Ah, shit.
No. I got so much time. No.
Right? Man, so many murder mysteries. No.
Plan the best murder mystery.
Comment below if you want Renee to die for his birthday.
Oh, shit.
Bro, so I picked that 2 Chainz song because in the chorus it's like, when I die, bury me inside a Gucci store.
Right.
Because I died, but it was my birthday. Big booty hoes on your birthday.
That's why you were on the toilet.
That's why I was on the toilet.
It all makes sense now. I just thought I thought you weren't sure if you could hold it in or not. So, like, well, fuck it. If I'm already on the toilet, I don't have to move.
Bro, and then real quick, not to go back to it, but I had a sword, like a knife under my arm because I got stabbed. Fucking Zach from Zack Attack, he pulled it out. And he's like, what's this? And then I started, like, trying not to laugh. Yeah. So then he put it back in, and then I was going to lose it. And he pulled it out again. He's like, you know, and I was like, bro, stop.
That was funny.
The worst.
I was just watching him fuck with you.
I know, it was horrible. Yeah, man. Good shit. Let's have a party, dude. You want to?
All right. To close out, let's do this then.
What's up?
We'll do plan a party right now.
Ooh.
Theme, food,
all right,
music, decorations.
All right, here we go. It's going to be a Cubs home opener party, right?
Okay.
Everyone has to come with Cubs gear. If you don't have Cubs gear, you have to come as a hot dog. If you don't have a hot dog costume, you have to bring hot dogs.
All right.
That's the theme. Music, you're going to get a piano and have someone play the organ.
Okay.
Ballpark theme. That's the theme. Ballpark theme.
Okay.
I have a theme? Okay.
Ballpark.
Music. Chicago music, so nothing but Chicago artists.
Okay,
that's pretty good so far, right?
Yeah.
You having a good time? Beer.
I got somebody just yelling in my face. You having a good time?
Have a good time. Beer. Budweiser, Bud Light, 312, Chicago liquor.
Do they sell 312 at Wrigley?
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
Yeah. What they don't sell is Mexican beer.
Okay, so no Mexican beer.
They sell it on the south side. They have Modelo at the White Sox. Right. So that's the theme, man. Come to my party, and if you don't, go fuck yourself. I don't know.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, that would be a good theme. That would be a pretty cool party.
Yeah, show up or go fuck yourself. That's a good party.
Yeah, get out. No. All right, speed round. Ready?
Okay. First of all,
no. You coming or what? No.
Yes. No.
What?
I don't know why you went through that. Like, you went like you were scared. You were going so fast.
Oh wait, was I not like?
No, like. You could have taken your time, bro.
I thought it was like now or never. Like,
no, like you could have.
Damn,
relax, take a breath.
All we're eating is the possibility of someone bringing hot dogs. Like they're not even for sure. I didn't even.
Little do you know that everyone owns a hot dog costume. You're actually the weird one.
I'm the only one without a hot dog. Damn.
Okay, that's a cool party though. I like the baseball theme, especially because you went the extra mile with the organ and you play, like baseball stadium music.
Yeah.
Yeah. Charge. No.
Yeah, there you go. No. Yeah, that's cool.
That's cool.
And then Chicago artist for music.
Damn, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I have one that I started thinking about like yesterday, so I'm not going to use that one because I feel like that's cheating because I had more time to think about it.
Were you on the toilet when you were thinking about this?
No, I was driving home from work.
Oh, okay, that's the same thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a...
Wait. You're taking a shit while you're driving home?
You don't have that in your car?
Bro,
2019 Lexus.
I need that.
Wow.
Nah.
The only thing that you don't really flush till you get home. No. It just makes a mess on the highway. No.
It just drops it?
Ah.
What was that?
I don't know.
All right, let me say this party real quick.
All right, go for it.
All right, so I'm going to go with the theme of screens. Like computer screens, TV screens, cell phone screens, whatever. Like an actual mirror if you have to.
Okay.
So everything is based around the screens. So that'd be cool because then you could have that to manipulate the environment. So like how like when you put a window next to a wall, it makes the room look twice as big.
To the wall. Oh, and then
it look twice as big.
Your ball starts sweating. No.
And then it drips down. No. And so we could do that to like create the illusion of more space.
Oh.
And then have it like we could do it like a puzzle. So like you have all these mirrors everywhere and like people are trying to find like X item or something, but there's multiple of them. So like say you're trying to find this egg, but there's like a whole dozen of them and only one egg is the right egg. And you don't know where it is because everything is a screen, so nothing is really where it looks to be.
Yeah.
And people are already, you start this after people already start drinking, so they're already
fucks with them.
Yeah, they're already fucked with. And so whoever finds the egg then has to keep it a secret and make sure that nobody knows, because then that person kind of becomes like it in a sense.
Oh,
like everyone's trying to single out who the person who found the egg is.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Bro,
like
that's
that.
awesome.
I like that idea.
I kind of want to call it. I mean, this is your party, but can I call it something?
Go ahead.
Like on the invitation, we could make it like Twilight Zone theme.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, because it fucks. Like it's a mind trip, like it's.
Yeah. And then.
And that new season's coming out. They remade
on
the Twilight.
ABC?
CBS. Yeah.
With Peel?
So what's up? No, we're doing this party or what?
Oh,
no.
the premiere party.
Yeah. Oh, bro, that's badass.
I like
so then
that
wait,
idea.
so the last person to find the egg, everyone makes fun of them?
Yeah, because they're a bitch.
Right? No, they just got there.
No. What if? And see, I'm glad I decided to come up with something else because it got me excited.
Nice.
So what if there's like X amount of eggs less than there are people? So say there's 12 people, there's 9 eggs.
3 people don't get eggs.
3 people don't get eggs.
They get a shot.
But you don't know who has eggs and who doesn't. And at the end of the night, you have to separate out. And if one of the people that doesn't have an egg gets included in the group with the eggs, the non-egg people win. But if all the egg people successfully separate themselves from the non-egg people, the non-egg people lose. And then the losers will take a shot or something.
Yeah. Damn, that's some trippy, like, yeah, like you're playing God at that point. No. Because you're...
Aren't you always?
Oh, no. Shit. No. Who's the old black guy that always plays God? No.
Morgan Freeman?
Yeah, there you go. No. Because you're making your clients. Wow.
Your clients.
Your
yeah, they're paying to get in.
Not your audience. Your guests? You're making them like kind of filter out and like.
Yeah.
That's a weird way to like.
You're like manipulating them.
Yeah, and you could have like false eggs. You could twist it to have like different shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's a good idea. I like it.
Yeah, that's an awesome idea. Let's go with that. No. Good shit, man. So come to Renee's mirror party in May. No.
Right? The mirror party.
Ooh, the Jake and Amir party.
Even better. No.
Well, all right, guys. This has been a party episode for TretoWithOutARadio. Tune in next week where we tell you to not come to our parties. But you better yet watch our parties on YouTube. Not our parties, our episodes.
Our videos.
Our video parties?
Video party.
Ooh.
Solid.
Dope.